Hi everyone, good afternoon and welcome to today's market color recap. We had a very detailed session this morning where we looked at commodity currencies and marked out certain level points we're expecting price to react from, right? I'm just going to pretty much draw those asset classes out so we can quickly mark those levels back and see what price has done so far. Okay, so these are the three major asset classes we looked at this morning with the exception of this guy. Right? And we said that at this morning's analysis, we saw that price had given us the sunshine. So we're expecting NZD/USD to buy back into the zones, a buy to sell move on this particular asset class. And price is currently approaching one of our points of interest on the M5. I'm going to quickly mark out the zones. We marked out 4 basic level points that we wanted to see price react from. That is yesterday's low, day before yesterday's low, yesterday's high, and day before yesterday's high. Price has now violated yesterday's high and has also broken above day before yesterday's high. So with what I'm saying, I believe there's still room for NZD/USD to buy back in here. It's going to be approaching 0.58925. So since our smaller time frame or lower time frame POIs has been violated, I have my eyes on 0.58925 to see what it does here. If this side is going to resume from this zone or it's going to buy back all the way into this level. So right now, as of this analysis or this time, my current POIs are first this level, going to quickly adjust this and take this off because there is no specific point of interest we are looking at here. So I'm now looking at 1 and 2. These are my two major areas of interest. Let's see what price does. I'm still expecting more push, more buy of NZD/USD in here, and then we'll start to sell from this one. For AUD/USD now, sunshine printed, we're expecting retracement into what zones? This is our POI 1 and our POI 2. So I'm expecting a sell of AUD/USD from this zone into this particular level. M5, still the same point of interest we marked out earlier. The same thing, but this is in confluence with the higher time frame POI. So for those of us who don't have the indicators, as I always say, just take note of the price point. Okay, so these are what watching out for right now. Price has now broken through. It is now headed towards the POI, I believe. Okay, sunshine has been printed on H4. So because of the sunshine that I see printed, I'm expecting it to sell. Right now, I just need to see confirmation to know that AUD/USD sell is going to begin. And once I see that, I'll be willing to take a sell of AU. For USD card now, sunshine printed, so I'm expecting temporal buys in this asset class. Buys into what zones? Point of interest 1 and my point of interest 2. I'm expecting these buys to occur in here and the levels remain the same. I believe we had a news release that came out on the dollar by 1:30 p.m., which showed more strength going into USD. So I checked Forex Factory to see that particular news release came out greater than was expected, which is good for the dollar as a currency. So I'm still on the bullish side of USD card. I'm expecting to see a confirmation and I'll be taking a buy of USD, selling AUD/USD. And then for NZD, there's still room for it to buy above into this level. And then we'll begin to sell from there. So that's it for the recap. The more detailed breakdown is on our live session on YouTube. So please watch that so you understand more. This is more of a recap to see what it has done. So we've got a very short break now to continue our wrap up this session analysis on indices. So don't go anywhere. We'll be back shortly. Thank you so much for joining. Cheers and God bless.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the second part of this market scholar. We'll be looking at the US market like we analyzed in the morning, and we had our areas of interest marked out. All right, so quickly we'll be looking at the chart. Let me load up my trading view so it makes it easy for us. I hope we're doing well. We're good, we're fine. All right, all right. So this morning we looked at US30 and some several pairs which we wanted to, take opportunity from. First one is US100, yeah, mark out US100, and then we did our analysis on 1 hour time on 30-minute time frame, I guess, and we were expecting price to, come to this level, take out this liquidity, come to this level, and then continue its movement in the original direction. That is yet to happen, and we have to be patient, right? I mentioned also that there's a possibility of price tapping into this spot and then keep moving to the upside. However, for my own personal, form of entry, which I prefer, is price having inducement, right? And this serves as a perfect inducement or liquidity to be grabbed and then tapping into this other block on lower time frame M30, for which you will now see the continuation to the upside. The market is bullish overall. So you can see on the daily time frame, we are extremely bullish, right? Price is reacting off of this level and then pushing to the upside, which is fine. I mean, it's quite expected, right? So I believe we should see those movements very soon, anytime from now, before the end of today. Price could as well still come back. This is US100. They move very wide. I mean, the US30, 100, and US 500. That's S&P 500. They move quite. They have a lot of volume, so we could still see price come back and then do what we wanted to do. We also have the same analysis across board. S&P 500, it's the same thing, and also US30, not to just keep repeating myself. For US30, price have taken out liquidity here, but then we still want price to come to this zone and then tap into our zone for it to continue. This leg will be used as a liquidity, source of liquidity. All right, then that's pretty much it from what we analyzed in the morning. That's all that's happened. And currently, this is my position in this market. If you have any question, you can ask. In the absence of no question, we'll just move on. And Saratin, Ayuba, Simeon, Jonathan, thank you for coming this afternoon. This is all I have, or all we have in terms of analysis for today in this market. I believe price is still going to come very okay. Truly speaking, from the seasonal tendency perspective, by the time we are done with August, September should be a rally, a proper rally to the upside into the year, right? Into December, even January, we should see that rally. So I believe that's what the market is kind of priming for. Because we've broken all previous all-time high, right? Broken all previous all-time high. I remember when we were still struggling to break this. This one here. Then struggle. Price has broken all of that, and we are in a very good place. So here we are trying to break this here. Price has broken through. So this is one thing I'm saying. This is long-term kind of bias, right? Which is this. Price will still come back to test this other block before we see that final push. It will now use this as source of liquidity. Come back to test this other block, we'll now see that final push, right? From September into December, that's Q4. All right. Thank you so much, guys, for joining this afternoon. I wish you all a profitable trading day ahead, and ensure you use your proper risk management. Market is not running. If it's not obvious, definitely dubious. Till next time, cheers and God bless. Market call resumes tomorrow by 8:30 for the London session and 2 p.m. for the New York session. All right, guys, take care of yourself. Have a wonderful evening. Cheers and God bless.